Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Mickey, and I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. We've all been in this big lockdown with everything that's going on with the coronavirus. So I just wanted to give you guys some updates and talk to you a little bit about what's been going on in our personal lives and what we've been doing at the dance studio to try and get through this crazy time. So let's get started. So I have been quite busy doing lots of same kind of stuff you guys have been doing at home, trying to figure out how to manage your life, how to get through shopping, all that kind of stuff with this coronavirus. So here's some clips of what it was like the first day that the lockdown happened when Courtney and I went to go grocery shopping.
Making another list.
Oh, God. Okay, so this is the...
It's the third list.
That is insane.
And I have to
What is that, the bread aisle?
Yeah, and then that's the meat.
That's the meat aisle. Oh, you actually took a video of it. Let's
yeah,
see.
so you can see how there's legitimately nothing.
That is insane.
Literally nothing.
So imagine what it would be like
That's
if,
the pasta aisle.
if it was something really bad.
I know.
Well, I feel like it is really bad. Dad's asleep.
Yeah, but none of them had it like he did with the respiratory.
Uh-huh. She pointed at me.
See?
Alright.
You missed it. We had an invasion of a wasp. It was quite scary. We have an intruder! The house. Here, hold this. How do I do? What do I do?
Sweep it towards the side of the wall.
Ah! It's on it!
Go up! Take it outside! Take it outside!
Story of my mind.
Yay!
So scary!
You're a hero!
I saved the day! Okay, so we are now heading out
We'll back
into our nearby city where they have a little grocery store, and we're gonna see if they have anything. So there's still food here. You got some chips, crackers. There's still some water, juices. Oh, let's look. Yep. Their beverages. Some of the milk is gone. Seriously? Still got some cereal. Pop-Tarts. All the milk is pretty much gone. The store in there had pretty much all bread was gone, pastas were gone, milk was gone. Some of the other stuff was still in there, but I do feel like that was more expensive than we normally have spent when we go to Dollar General. Did that seem quite expensive? Yeah, I thought so. So I wonder if they're price what is that? Gouging?
Price gouging.
Because they're trying to deal with the influx, I guess, of not being able to have more supplies. I have no idea. I think this is all insane. see what they got left. They still got quite a bit of food. She wanted some kind of cookies, but I don't see any homemade ones. Pretty stocked up here. Still got plenty of this stuff. We'll see if their breads are out. Nope, no potatoes. Those are all gone. All the potatoes are gone. Even the Idaho bagged ones. Oh, we have a couple here. No more bananas. Wiped out of the soups. Green beans. Wow, look at the canned vegetables are pretty much all out. Beans are kind of gone. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. It does like freak me out, I'm not gonna lie. My anxiety is lifted up a little bit because of all the shelves starting to slowly go away. Well, we can get Twinkies. Those last forever. So that is the last of some bread. Are slowly going, but this is nuts. Like, what the even heck? I cannot believe this. I'm actually really depressed. Like, this is so sad. Not just, you know, the shortages of the food in the stores and things like that, but it just kind of hits you. Like yesterday, they closed the schools down in the state of Kansas. So all of these graduating seniors throughout the state of Kansas were sad and upset, and they're still upset about it because they lost their proms, their end of the year sports, and graduation. Like 12 years, and you're never going to get to walk across the stage and graduate with your class that you've been with, especially from small towns like this, since you were really little. That's tough. So a lot of you kids have been sitting at home with no schooling and just started doing the online homeschooling. Now, Aubrey is in preschool, so she's been doing some online homeschooling as well. And we got some video of her doing that. Check this out. Okay, so tell your friends, what are you doing?
Doing homework. My mom said I need to do homework. So I'm doing homework.
Yep, we did the number. We counted how many peanuts. There were how many peanuts? Do you remember?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8,
7.
7, 8, 6, 9.
9. And so we wrote the number 9, and now she's coloring the paper.
Yeah, this is jacket.
Yep, to hang it on the fridge. So that is her homework for today. Good job. High five.
Yeah, this is a...
Yeah, very nice job. Well, we were fortunate enough to have our lockdown in a house where we have a nice yard we can go out and do some gardening with, and my mom took me around to show me some of the flowers and stuff like that she's got popping up in her yard. And yeah, if you're in a lockdown situation and you have access to that, this is the perfect time for you to pick up on some gardening and doing some yard work and just getting outside. And then the other stuff that we've been dealing with a lot lately too is my dad is unfortunately going through a really rough time right now. He's in the hospice end of his care for his cancer. So we've had a pretty traumatic couple weeks while we've been on lockdown. And Dad has had good days, really, really good days. And then unfortunately, he's had some rough ones. So there was one moment where we did have to take him up to the hospice house, and that was really difficult because we had to go through security center to even enter. You know, they had to do the temperature check. We were concerned that we weren't be able to get my brother and sister to come travel from their states where they live to even come and visit them. But fortunately, we were able to. Dad's back home now, thank goodness, and he's doing much better. And hopefully he'll have plenty of more time left here on this earth for us to share with him as we get through this craziness. Hi, what's up? There's my brother.
Oh my god.
And there's my sister.
Get out.
So what have our dancers been up to during this lockdown? Well, we were supposed to be going to competition, and that's why we didn't have another competition vlog, which I was super bummed about, because that was going to be the competition where we were finally going to get to perform and compete our production routine. That would have been the routine that Aubrey was planning to be in, and all of our kids from our Emerald Company and our Diamond Company were gonna finally get to do a production routine for the first time. And now it's just kind of like up in the air. We have no idea if we're ever gonna get back on that competition stage with everything that's been going on. All the competitions have either canceled or they've been on indefinite hold until they find out what the heck's going on. So this has been a really depressing time for us, like very, very difficult for us as a studio. We miss being around our kids. We have done some online classes, which has been great because then we get to see our kids and work together again, but it's just not the same. Like, it's really, really hard. And I have been really fortunate that I have such a great community of dance studio owners and teachers that are in the area. And they've been sharing their videos with our kids for them to pick up some extra classes for them to do, which has been wonderful. So big shout out to all of you who have been posting up your Facebook Live videos and your Instagram Live videos and just giving to the dance community world, professional, doing it for free and helping these kids out get through this crazy time. That's really been a lot. I think it's been a lot of encouragement for them to be able to have something to look forward to, even though they're not in their home studios.
Hi guys, it's Darcy, and I tried to do this video a couple times, but I was crying too hard. I miss you guys so much, and walking in this place brought me to tears. I want you to know that the teachers and I are trying everything we can to keep you guys busy, and want you to know how loved you are and how missed you are, and that we'll never take your unpointed toes for granted again. And just know that you're loved, and know that we all will make it through this crazy time, and we'll come out bigger and we'll come out stronger. DSOD has a tribe, we are a family, and we can do this together. Please stay connected with us, and please practice your dances, and know that you are all in our prayers. I love you guys. See you soon.
It's been really hard for me watching a lot of these studios. Some of them are very excited and their online Zoom classes have been going wonderfully, but as the weeks are progressing, I am seeing a fall off on that. And it's very, very difficult to create, to work on those competition routines when A, you don't know when the next competition is going to be, and B, it's really hard to use that Zoom feature because sometimes the videos come back and you can't hear the videos or it stops playing. I mean, there's a lot of technical difficulties. And then on top of it, a lot of these kids either don't have access to the internet or they don't have rooms, so they can't really technically do everything that they normally would do in the studio when it comes to their competition routines. Now, it's great for them to still be running through them and marking them so that they don't lose that memory, but I think it's it's more depressing to see them not being able to do them full out and to work on their timing together. And it's been very, very sad as each week goes by, because we know that some of the kids, even some of the kids at our studio, have yet gotten to compete this season. And will they get to compete at nationals this summer? I have no idea at this point. There's quite a few studios that I have seen complaining and being very upset about the financial burdens it's caused on them. And the other thing that really worries me about what could actually happen is, what is this going to financially do to our dance families? Most of the families that have taken time off or have been furloughed from work, where's their financial status going to be after we return? Will they be able to afford to do dance? Will dance become something that is a luxury, not necessarily like it was before in the past? Especially if we go into some kind of a recession in our country or around the world. I'm hoping that dance will not be lost. I'm hoping that these things that everyone is doing online will keep it going, but the motivation to do it and the isolation from each other is just I'm starting to see the strain, and I feel really, really bad. Gosh, how do I feel about all of this? I have written all this stuff down on my phone so that I don't forget what it is I want to talk to you guys about. How do I feel about all this? How do you guys feel about all this? Like, how has it been going for you? Especially for dancers, like missing dance competitions and conventions, and some of you guys had recitals coming up. Like, how are you guys handling it? I hope you're doing okay. I don't even know what to say. Our 10th year has been crazy. So for me, I absolutely hate missing competition. I hate missing the thrill of it. I hate missing seeing all of these studios that I was looking forward to seeing this season that I did not get to see their routines yet. And what happens if we are in lockdown until August? That means no nationals for the 2020 season. And how does that work for your new 2021 season? And what about all those graduating senior dancers that never got to finish out their seasons together? Like, this is such a difficult time for all of our dancers and dance families. Then I have on here, how do I feel about missing our dancers? Oh, this one is really, really hard because of the stuff that I have been going through with watching my dad go through his last days. The dance studio and our dance kids were always kind of an outlet for me to escape, a way for me to, you know, not have to think about it 24/7. So I miss them tremendously. It's so hard. This is the most difficult thing I think we as a dance family have ever gone through. And I know the kids miss us too, and I know they miss being together as a dance family. I definitely think these kids will never take for granted you know, missing practices anymore after this. But I miss their faces. I miss their laughter. I miss just watching them grow as dancers and having a goal and working towards it together as a team. Yeah, it's been hard. I miss them tremendously, and I miss them comforting me going through a really hard time right now. So yeah, I miss them a lot. Don't forget to do all of those crazy things that you need to do to stay healthy, and keeping that social distancing going so that we can get through this as quick as possible. And for all of you dancers, just know I absolutely love you to death. And I cannot wait until we're back in the studio and rocking and rolling again for hopefully another dance competition here not too far away. And stay strong, guys. And I'll keep seeing you on our social media and staying here on YouTube as best as I can. Okay, love you guys and stay safe. Peace out. Bye.